Hi, Sparkler parents. Thanks for joining me on this little tutorial on how to make a share journal for you and your child. Thanks for joining me here in Kauai. This is background is a picture of our backyard in our rental when we went to Kauai in 2020 before the pandemic. So looking back at pictures like this can definitely be a nice way to connect with my kids. Looking at any pictures of us together is very nice, but we also can use a share journal to create some more connection, specifically around sharing feelings, sharing things that might be hard to say in person. In addition to using something written, my older child prefers to text me. So he'll text me. He used to text me on his iPod when he didn't have access to a phone, but now that he's older, if he has something hard to say, we'll at least initiate the conversation in that very non-threatening way of a text. And I found that to be helpful. I found that to be helpful even for my uh, the children with school, with their teachers, that if they have a hard time saying something directly to the teacher's face, saying it, or feeling like they're getting stuck or they can't find the words, it might be easier to type out an email or a message that way to at least get the conversation started. So that those are two things that have been helpful for my kids who do deal with anxiety, particularly around school-based performance and some social anxiety in school. So I have a whole course that I have taught in the past and be interested in teaching again about emotions. And one of the activities is to do a share journal. And so I just used a folder, a three-prong folder with some loose leaf paper, but you could buy a special journal if you wanted. And then I made this silly little poem that is kind of cheesy, but it really does show the intention behind this. It says, "You share with me and I share with you things that make us happy, sad, and frustrated too. I share with you and you share with me a wonder, a question, or whatever it may be. Writing in this journal can give us a start. It doesn't matter where the words come from, it means the same to our heart." So, you know, we just started writing in this yesterday because we've been doing okay before that, at least being able to tell each other how we're feeling, but things are kind of amping up. And so I wanted to be very intentional. And so we'll continue to use this, and really it would be good to that I would have started this before things amped up. Maybe they wouldn't have gotten to the point where they were this past week. So I will have a link to the PDF so that you can um, pull out this share journal and you can print it off, or like I said, you can just use some loose leaf paper in a folder, but either way will work. And then keep it in a private space where only you and your child know, so it's very safe in case there are other siblings. And yeah, just making sure that whatever your child does share with you, that you have permission that you can share it with others first before you share personal information, of course. So thanks for joining me.